He was 80 years old and died in his sleep. His family buried him in their village cemetery near Jenin with all the right permits, and then they were forced to dig him back up with their own hands. His name was Hussein Asasa. Shortly after his burial, Israeli settlers arrived and told the family to exhume his body. They said the cemetery was on settlement land. The family told them that this is actually our village's cemetery. It is not part of the settlement. But the settlers did not care and started digging themselves, and by the time the family came back, they had already reached the body. The family had coordinated the burial in advance with the Israeli security forces and had every permit needed. And under international law, the settlement itself is illegal, built on occupied Palestinian territory. The cemetery predates it, but none of that mattered. The settlers threatened to bring a bulldozer, so the family dug up their father's body and carried him to another cemetery. Their son Muhammad said, "We found that they had already dug the grave and reached the body. We continued digging and got the body and buried him in another cemetery." Israeli soldiers were present during the entire confrontation. According to the Palestinian news agency Wafa, they also pressured the family to rebury elsewhere. The Israeli military, meanwhile, said that the soldiers were sent after reports of a confrontation and that they confiscated digging tools from the settlers. But the body was already out of the ground by then. The UN Human Rights Office responded with one line: "This is appalling and emblematic of the dehumanization of Palestinians. It spares no one, dead or alive." Hussein Asasa was an 80-year-old man whose family wanted to bury him where their village has buried its dead for generations. They followed every rule, they got every permit, and they still had to pull their father's body from the earth because settlers decided the ground he was resting in belonged to them. A man can't even be buried in peace in his own village.